Good evening. Oh, good afternoon. Frank, you lied to me. You said you were going to come up here and say thank you and leave. So, Ron, the same thing. But what I have to say is I want to take you back roughly 42 years ago. I graduated from college. I had this gleam in my eye. I wanted to come out and become an accountant, make all kinds of money, become a success. I went to work for Pete Mark Mitchell, where I met Frank Ross, who, little does he know, was my mentor at that point in time because I had no experience, nothing to look forward to but problems. He helped me through that time, and I appreciate that, Frank. You don't even know that. I'm telling you that now. It was a hard time for us. I met Ron Benjamin. I was on an excursion. They sent me out to do some recruiting to get some black accountants into Pete Mark Mitchell. And I went out and I interviewed Ron Benjamin as a possible employee of Pete Mark. We talked, and we've been friends ever since. And that was in, had to be 1968. And he went to work for Maryland, France at the time, right? Right, Maryland, France. And we got together one evening, I should say one afternoon, at Frank's house. We were just watching a football game and having fun. We were discussing things. What are you doing in your job? Well, I can't seem to get any good jobs. What are you doing? And this is 2 years into working. No experience, still sitting in the unassigned room, having problems. And I said, guys, we got to get together and do something. Let's make an organization up. And we did that. And Frank, lo and behold, became our spokesperson at that particular point in time, because as far as I was concerned, he was a senior person. So he took the forefront. We got the organization together with Ron, Frank, myself, and 6 other individuals, and we drew up a plan. And the plan was to get our voices heard in the Big 8 firms. We're important. We want to do things. We have a mind. We want to experience things. Frank brought that forward. And we didn't know what was going to happen. We figured we would probably be beating the bricks after a while. But lo and behold, it was accepted very well. And it went forward. And out of that grew NABA, which we have today. And I'm so proud of you guys. All the things you've done over the years, the way it's grown. And I had gotten away from NABA for a while. And Daniel found me. He found me in 1999, and he brought me back into the fold. And I've been here ever since, and I really appreciate that. All the beautiful things you guys have done. Every time I go to that luncheon for the students, that award luncheon, I get so inspired. I teach right now. I teach accounting, and I go back to my students and I tell them, you guys are missing a lot. There's a lot out there for you. All you have to do is keep your grades up, be enthusiastic about what you're doing, and you will succeed. I often give the address for NABA. Call. Get online, do anything, and if I have to speak for you, you can do that. And I've been like an avenue for some students who've graduated and gone on to do better things, and NABA has helped them out quite a bit. But I want to conclude. I see my time is up. I want to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart for the things you've done for NABA, for bringing me back into the fold, and the things you will continue to do. And I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you to our founders for coming out and spending time with us. It definitely is an inspiration to me, and I think it's inspiration to all of us in the organization. So thank you again. I would like now to call my colleague, Angela Avant, number 17, to the podium for a presentation.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is my honor and pleasure to be with you this afternoon to present some very special awards and recognition to our founders. 40 years ago, they had a vision, the vision that has led us here today. There really aren't enough words to express our thanks for what they have created. They are so humble in their thoughts and appreciation and expressions to us. You really shouldn't be as humble as you are, because we would not be here if it were not for your vision, for your courage, for the risk that you are willing to undertake to create this great organization. We certainly have taken it, and I think we've made you proud with the things that we've done to date, and I know the things that we will continue to do to make you even prouder. But again, it is because of what you did that we are able to stand. We stood on your shoulders for the past 40 years. We will continue to do that. And so, on behalf of our great association, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you once again publicly for all that you have done to make us who we are today. So as I call your names, I would ask that you please go down to the front, where Dan will present you with a small token, again, to express our appreciation for the creation of the National Association of Black Accountants. I start with our first president and founder, Frank Ross. Next, Ron Benjamin. Michael Winston. And Michael, we're going to get that dance, okay? I didn't mean quite right now. I always seem to have these moments. Earl Biggett. Now, we all know that we have nine founders, and unfortunately, they all could not be with us today. But we certainly want to take the opportunity to recognize them as well. So, they also include Bert Gibson, Kenneth Drummond, Richard McNamee, George Wallace, and last but not least, our one fallen soldier and legend, Mr. Donnie Bristow. We all knew Donnie very well. He spent quite a bit of time with us, starting from 1995, where we celebrated our 25th anniversary in Milwaukee during my presidency. So I got to know him very well, and he truly was a NABA legend and embodied all that you've heard and seen from our other founders here today. So we miss him dearly, but he's resting in a very safe and peaceful place. So again, on behalf of our association, I thank you all for the creation of our organization, and I thank you for all that you will continue to do to uphold the standards, the vision, and the mission set forth by our great founders. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of this lunch.